Hello, I'm Lou Baxter. Welcome to the Golden Apple Awards special presentation. We're here on the campus of Edinboro University. You know, this has been a very difficult and challenging year for teachers, students, staff, and even for us. Each week, we didn't know whether we'd get into a school, a classroom, or if we got in, whether there'd be any students there. But this year, despite the pandemic, we were able to honor 30 school teachers. And that's a very special number for us because this is the 30th year of the Golden Apple Awards. Tonight, along with our partners here at Edinboro University, we'll take a look back at this year's Golden Apple winners. We'll revisit their stories, and at the end of our 30 minutes together, we'll announce the top 5 finalists and Teacher of the Year. It's a celebration of excellence in education. Here are the 30 Golden Apple winners from the past school year.
During this time of COVID, when all of us have struggled, whether it's in the kindergarten through 12th grade or the higher ed environment, we're all educators, we've all struggled, and we've all managed somehow to maintain the mission of teaching our youth.
You are this week's WJET 24 Edinboro University Golden Apple winner, the first one of 2020-21.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Congratulations, we're super proud of you.
This is awesome. I mean, I wouldn't be here, standing here, if it weren't for every person behind me and every kid that's walked through my door since 2003.
On top of being just an amazing teacher and teaching me all the amazing things that she did, she also helped me out outside of school.
I really think Girard High School has some of the most amazing kids in any school district.
Just shocked. This is wonderful. You know, such an award to get for just doing things that we love as teachers, and it's nice that we get some recognition when we can.
He brings life to the classroom, and he's kind of like an uncle to everyone. He looks out for everyone.
Teaching social studies and history, the things that I love to teach, and just having a good time every day and trying to make an impact when we can.
Yeah, baby! Golden Apple Award, congratulations.
Thank you so much, my gosh, thank you so much.
I just really wasn't expecting it, especially this year. It has been such a crazy year with the pandemic, but I'm just so surprised and overwhelmed and just, thankful.
She was so sweet and she would explain everything. If anyone had questions, she'd be right there, and she was there for everyone. So that's why I loved her last year.
That they leave 6th grade and they are maybe just a better person than they were when they came.
We are going to work on iReady for the first 20 minutes. So when you are logged in, please make sure you are on your individual pathway.
I kind of like to make them feel like they're my own kids, and I would want that for my own children. So I just kind of try to bring that mentality to work with me, that they're mine and they are my kids, and that's kind of how we work. We're like a little family in the classroom.
When you trust your teacher, you want to learn. Really, we're lucky to have her as a good teacher.
Through all these tough times and things that we've been dealing with, it's a nice thing to feel the appreciation of the kids again.
I like that Mr. Simchek connects with each student on a personal level, and he tries to teach everybody individually and gives everybody equal attention.
Appreciating what they do and not judging them for any of their differences makes them feel comfortable in my classroom.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm Dr. Melvin, and I'm from Edinboro University.
I was never interested in social studies until I came to his class, because we were learning about something new, about culture and like different religions, and it was just very interesting.
You know, seeing those students like Selam and others who, find meaning out of what we're doing and grow, and it does make an impact in their lives. That's the reward. That's why I got into teaching. That's what I wanted to do. This is what we do. What we do matters.
Mrs. McCollum.
Oh my God!
Congratulations. You are this week's.
I love the kids so much. I just really enjoy General McLean. I enjoy James W. Parker Middle School. Middle school is just the best because the kids say the darnest things. So I just love it.
She was very good with establishing relationships with her students.
Whenever I would go to her classroom, I always felt like it was a safe environment, and on top of being a teacher, she was a friend and a mentor to me.
This week's student nominator isn't in Mrs. McKenna's class. In fact, she wasn't in her class last year. Mrs. McKenna teaches 6th grade, and our student nominator is now in 9th grade.
Ms. McKenna always had a good relationship with all her students, and she always made a great atmosphere in the classroom, and she was just an amazing teacher.
You make fun with it. You have, personality, you involve the kids, try to get them up moving around a little bit, and give them interesting prompts and things that they want to learn about.
This week we're at Elk Valley Elementary School here in the Girard School District, and we're about to surprise a 4th grade teacher who's teaching virtually.
Hi, Mrs. Ferretti.
For me, I just really work hard to build connections, to know each child, to know what's important to them, to know their strengths and weaknesses, and to believe in them. Every child needs a champion adult who believes in them.
And you have to stay calm and not flip your lid. That's what she tells us, don't flip your lid. And I just really think she does a really great job.
I'm an alumni of this program, and to come back and teach culinary arts to kids who are interested in it is just such a great thing, and it's very inspiring. My kids are very inspiring students.
She makes everybody feel like they're cared about, even in this crazy time in the world.
When you are cooking in the industry, you know, they say you're only as good as your last meal, but when you're teaching, you're only as good as your last lesson.
I'm here to award you the Jet 24 Edinburgh University Golden Apple Award.
I didn't want to be a teacher. I wanted to be a proofreader and editor, and so I got a degree in English, and I thought, I'll get my teaching certificate just to have it. Then I did my student teaching and fell in love. It's just the kids give me energy.
She's like a mom to us. Every tough time I've had at school, I come to her.
Just makes me so happy when they light up and learn something.
Never expected in my 16 years of teaching to be teaching through a computer screen. Part of what we miss during remote learning is the fun. So you need to have that connection with them. You need to joke with them. You need to read and do special activities. There's so much more to the classroom than just the lessons that you're presenting.
When we have something to do that's really hard, she gets us through it easily, and she's just a great teacher.
This week's Golden Apple Award-winning teacher was inspired by a former Golden Apple Award winner.
I just love it. And I couldn't see myself doing anything else because I just want to share things. I'm thinking about all the other teachers, and I'm sure they're all in the same boat. Like, you just want to share what you know and share what you love and try to spark that interest.
She really checks in on us, and that's really important during this awkward school year. I just wanted to recognize her as like a very fantastic teacher and a very fantastic person.
No students in class, but all the faculty have gathered together to honor a very special teacher.
My biggest thing is you look on someone's face when they accomplish something. It's more of a personal thing as if they failed, 100 times before. That one time they get it right, when you see the look of just happiness and joy, that just keeps you coming back every day.
Like, it comes to Christmas, he dresses up as an elf normally, and he goes around and passes out candy canes to each classroom.
You just want to make school a great place to be.
So we want to say congratulations, Mrs. Otavio. You were this week's Jet 24 Edinburgh University Golden Apple Award winner. Congratulations.
They come in the beginning of the year, and they are so relying on us as teachers, and by the end, they can kind of do things on their own, and you've seen how much they've grown, and it's amazing to know that you were a part of that.
She teaches really good, and she's fun.
You'll say congratulations, Ms. Blackman. You are this week's Jet 24 Edinburgh University Golden Apple Award.
Wonderful.
I'm going to go first, okay? What color did you pick?
The kids, I have them for so long, from kindergarten through 6th grade, so it's so nice. We get to see them grow so much and develop so many new skills. I really like it.
She's given this little boy a sense of belief and courage that will enable him to become the person he was meant to be.
Congratulations. Oh my goodness. Congratulations.
I'm overjoyed. I love it. I love teaching, and I love when the kids learn something, and I can see it in their eyes, and they're able to do something today that they weren't able to do yesterday.
Helps me learn to read and help me learn new stuff.
I've been here for 22 years, and I'll never retire.
Let them know that, my motto is nobody can give you what you do for yourself. So, once they learn to do something, and at the tech school, it's a skill. So if you can teach them a skill that they can use later in their life, you've got them started in the right direction.
He's helped me a lot for me having to fulfill my career.
Parents of this week's student nominator says Miss Kaith is that special teacher who gets to know each of the students in her classroom.
Relationships first. They need to learn their letters. Math is important. All of our standards are so important that come from the state, and we get there, but a basic relationship first and mutual respect, even at 5, is important.
I love her so much because she's kind and always sweet.
Ever since I started being in the school, Miss Ashley's been helping me with everything.
I'm very honored. I appreciate Alex nominating me. We're very proud of all of the progress that he's made. Our goal is always to try to get them back to their home schools, and so to have success stories like Alex's, makes us keep coming in and doing what we do.
Thank you. I'm allowed to do this. Totally unexpected. Totally unexpected. You think about it and wonder, if someday some student will maybe recognize that what you're doing in the classroom is worthy of this, and I'm totally caught off guard.
He's just always there for everyone, and he'll help you with anything you need. He's just a great person.
Told all my students that my wish for their life is to find something they love to do, and hopefully that something turns into a job, but this isn't my job, this is my vocation.
Mrs. Millett, on behalf of WJET-TV and Edinboro University, we are presenting you with the Golden Apple Award.
Oh my goodness.
Boys and girls, what do you think about that?
So we do silent celebrations where we applaud using sign language. I love being part of each and every one of the students' lives and their families' lives. I love helping them one-on-one, whether it be virtual or in the regular classroom. It is my passion, and the kids are what drive me.
If they don't enjoy it, they're not going to engage in it. And if they are not feeling like they're an active part of their learning, they're not going to want to use those skills and to learn those skills. But when you can design leprechaun houses to teach area and perimeter, it makes it much more interesting than looking at a math page in a book. So
She's just really, really nice, and I love her as my teacher.
I try my best to make an impact on my students, but I guess it comes to every student has a different background. They might not have someone that's there for them. I grew up without a mother, so I just want to be that figure in some way for them. And it could be as simple as saying, hey, how's it going?
He's a really great teacher. He helps me a lot with my work, and he actually helps me a lot.
This week's Golden Apple Award winner says there's a direct correlation between success in the gym and in the classroom.
It's about the human health, because if you're not healthy, you're not likely going to be successful. So the ability for these kids to engage in this on a daily basis is of utmost importance. I think this pandemic has really made it clear. You have to love the kids. They have to know that you care.
Believe in me and I will succeed. And I think that these little ones know that this teacher believes in them, and that will enable them to succeed.
After 36 years, what still gets you up in the morning?
When you see the light bulb go off over a student's head and you say they get it and they appreciate it and they enjoy it.
I like coming in every day because I learn something new every day.
Working with great artists makes it easy to teach literature.
Congratulations, Lon Jenkins, for finishing up the final year of a 36-year career and for being this week's Jet 24 Edinboro University Golden Apple Award winner.
It's been a little challenging, a little different, but the students have done a really good job, and they've adapted to the situation that we're in, and they need you they just need somebody to know that they have their backs, and I try to do that, and I try to show them that that they can do it, they're capable of doing it.
He gives me motivation. Without him, I wouldn't have succeeded. I wouldn't be where I am today.
Some of them think that it's impossible to graduate, and we just want them to know that it's possible, and we're here and we'll support them in any way that we can.
I'm just so surprised. I've seen this happen on TV before, and I never thought that it would be me, and to know that Riley nominated me is just so special.
I don't know, I just love her. She's like another mother to me.
You gotta be you. If everyone was the same, what kind of place would that be? I mean, everybody's individual personalities and what they bring to the table is what makes it special. And I mean, you can look at art. Would we want every single painting to look the same? No, we don't want every person to be the same either. So what's different about you is what's special. That's what I love to see with these kids.
I've always just wanted to work with students. I think that it brings me joy. It makes me feel happy to wake up in the morning and get to know these students and just be a part of their lives. This is my dream job.
Like, you can have any conversation with her and she will be there and she'll give you the honest truth and you can tell her anything. She's like a best friend with a teacher.
I think it's building relationships with students and making sure that you create a safe place for them to be at and want to learn.
She's a great teacher, and she's been my teacher since kindergarten.
I think it's super exciting. I know a lot of people in special education. It's
A lot of the times we just kind of are behind the scenes, and it's nice to be recognized, especially for a student that works so hard. Just being around them, walking in, seeing them first thing in the morning for a check-in, saying good morning, how was your night last night? I have that relationship with them, and I love to hear about what they did last night.
Congratulations to all the Golden Apple Award winners, especially those honored for education. Today, we're saying thank you for all the work that you've done during COVID and all the work that you have done this past year and a half. Every day, teachers do amazing work, whether it's kindergartners through 12th grade or higher education environment. We've all struggled to make sure we can teach, keep our mission intact, and educate our youth. And we have done it with style, creativity, care, concern, and a lot of knowledge. So on behalf of Edinboro University, congratulations.
Turn her around to face the camera
and the lights, right?
Congratulations, you are this week's Jet 24 Edinboro University Golden Apple Award winner.
Wonderful.
Want to go do it with me? Is that cool? All right, let's go do it.
We're just going to tell her there's a package or delivery for her.
We're going to hide over there.
Okay.
She's going to be right around the corner here.
And then go right.
And then we'll turn her around and we'll all face the camera.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
Oh, hold on a second.
Ah, Mr. Green! Mr. Green!
Mrs. McKenna, we're happy to present to you today
this week's Jet 24 Edinboro University Golden Apple Award winner, my friend.
Get in here, buddy.
Have masks on, it's okay.
Congratulations to all 30 of our Golden Apple Award winners from this year. Whether you were teaching virtually or in the classroom, you managed to stay connected and make a difference in the lives of your students. Now, when we come back, we're going to take a moment and look back on the 30 years of the Golden Apple Award.
You're watching the Golden Apple Award, celebrating 30 years of teaching excellence.
We're up against a challenge like no other before. Fortunately, Edinboro was made for those who are ready to face big challenges, built for those who aren't willing to hit pause, and ready for those who want to see it through to the finish. Yes, the world looks a lot different today, but if you're one of the people who can see a brighter tomorrow, we're ready to help you get there. Edinboro University, for those who strive.
This is a bad morning. This is a Monday morning. This is an okay morning. This is a Good Morning Erie. Start your mornings off right. Good Morning Erie with David Belmondo.
Well, here's a look at the stories making news in our region today.
And Tom DeVecchio.
Good Morning Erie starts now.
Weekdays starting at 5 a.m. on Jet 24.
Welcome back. The history of the award-winning Golden Apple program dates back to 1991. That's the year that we honored our very first school teacher in a local classroom. Since then, the program has grown, and the prestige of winning the award is well recognized all through the education world. Over the years, we have honored more than 900 teachers.
I can't believe it's been 30 years, but on the other hand, I can, because when I came to Jet over 25 years ago, I was only working part-time, and they wanted to give me some work, so I got to do the Golden Apple for 3 years. It was so much fun, and of course, I come from a family of teachers, and I am a teacher, so I know the hard work that goes into it, and I was glad to be a part of that positive type of news.
One thing that I'll always treasure is those moments where I got to walk into a classroom and let a teacher know that they're being recognized. So it's special that we've hit 30 years and something that I'll be forever proud to have been a part of.
For 164 years, Edinboro University has prepared teachers
We've learned a great deal in the last year, that learning can happen anywhere and anytime. And that's why we're here tonight recognizing teachers who are able to successfully do that. On behalf of Edinboro University and the School of Education, congratulations on 30 years of Golden Apple.
How lucky am I to have been a part of this for so long? 30 years is a long time for a program to run in TV, and I give a lot of credit to our partners at Edinboro University and the school districts that allow us and support us to come into their classrooms to honor teachers on a weekly basis.
What a privilege it is to have been part of the Golden Apple program for the last 10 years. Each and every week I have the joy of walking into a classroom to surprise and honor a local educator. Now I'm going to ask you to stay right there. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to talk to the Golden Apple lady, Dr. Mary Jo Melvin of Edinboro University, who will talk about the top 5 finalists and the Teacher of the Year.
You're watching the Golden Apple Award, celebrating 30 years of excellence in teaching.
We're up against a challenge like no other before. Fortunately, Edinboro was made for those who are ready to face big challenges, built for those who aren't willing to hit pause, and ready for those who want to see it through to the finish. Yes, the world looks a lot different today, but if you're one of the people who can see a brighter tomorrow, we're ready to help you get there. Edinboro University, for those who strive.
With us every week representing Edinboro University is the chairperson of the Early Childhood Education Department, Dr. Mary Jo Melvin. She is fondly recognized by many Golden Apple Award winners who are Edinboro alum. They acknowledge the role she's played in preparing them for life in the classroom. Now, one of the hardest things that we do every year is picking the top 5 finalists and the Teacher of the Year. And Dr. Melvin is here tonight to explain how that happens.
I have been asked this evening to share with you the process for the selection of the Teacher of the Year. The selection process begins with the formation of a committee. This year's committee consisted of Dr. Andrew Pushchak from Middle, Secondary, and Ed Leadership, Dr. Jim Roberts from Health and Physical Education, Dr. Karen Tyler from Early Childhood and Reading, Dr. Sujata Norman from Special Education and School Counseling, and Dr. Christina Bodemer from Early Childhood, Reading, and the Office of Accreditation. Once this committee was formed, each committee member was asked to complete 4 tasks: read all nomination letters, review video clips of classroom presentations, read responses to the 2 questions provided to each Golden Apple winner, and finally, rank their top 5 choices. And that brings us to tonight. Tonight we celebrate you, educators who have been identified by some of the toughest critics, your students. What seems to have occurred in an instance has changed our teaching environments and our lives as teachers forever. I applaud you all for your abilities to adapt, create positive learning environments, and the way you continue to be engaging teachers, caregivers, creators, advocates, and change agents in so many ways. Thank you for giving our students the most precious and powerful gift possible, a belief in themselves. Congratulations again on your recognition as a 2020-2021 Golden Apple Teacher.
Thanks, MJ. Picking the top 5 Teachers of the Year is no easy task, and we especially thank those involved in doing that and all of the teachers who have performed so well this past school year. It is time now to take a look at the top 5 finalists of the school year.
I'm meteorologist Tom DeVecchio, and I'm pleased to announce that Corinne Kaith is a top 5 finalist. Corinne is a kindergarten teacher at Iroquois Elementary School and was nominated by Sullivan Moffett. Congratulations, Corinne.
Congratulations, Julie Otavio, one of the top 5 finalists of the school year. Julie is a kindergarten school teacher at Bell Valley Elementary School. She was nominated by Delaney Marnin. Congratulations, Julie.
Hey everyone, it's Jocelyn Person here, and I'm going to introduce you to Carl McKenna, who's also a top 5 finalist. Carla teaches 6th grade at Northwestern Middle School, and she was nominated by Lauren Thor. Congratulations, Carla.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Lafferty, and I'm proud to announce Lindsay Millett as a Golden Apple finalist. Lindsay teaches 3rd grade at Grover Cleveland Elementary School and was nominated by Juliana Curtis. Congratulations, Lindsay.
And I have the pleasure of introducing our last finalist, Charles Ferrugia. Charles teaches 9th grade at Iroquois Junior Senior High School. He was nominated by Paige Stancliffe. Congratulations, Charles.
Congratulations to the top 5 finalists. Thank you so much for what you do each and every day, especially during a pandemic, to make this a successful school year. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to introduce you to the Teacher of the Year.
You're watching the Golden Apple Award, celebrating 30 years of excellence in teaching. It's all about perspective, a different angle, a unique approach, a question asked that no one was thinking of, keeping people honest, keeping you informed. News is sometimes meant to challenge your perception, with facts, with honesty, with integrity. Jet 24, your news leader.
It has been a great and yet challenging school year. Our thanks to the 30 Golden Apple Award-winning teachers for what you do each and every day. It is time now to meet the Jet 24 Edinboro University Golden Apple Teacher of the Year. We're here today to recognize and honor Julie Otavio as the Jet 24 Edinboro University Teacher of the Year. Number 1. Congratulations. I have a little something here for you.
I love my job and I love coming to school every day, and I've been here for 19 years and this is my family away from home. Very good. And it's just amazing to watch these little tiny brains like soak up and make such progress in the 180 days that we have them. And I just have to thank all of you because you make coming to work an easy thing to do. It doesn't feel like work. There's good days, there's bad days, but it doesn't feel like work. So I'm blessed that I have this job and all of you and my kids and my family, and it's been amazing. So thank you.
Blessed to be in that category. It makes everything that I've done worthwhile. You know, all the extra time that we spend prepping lessons and, you know, wanting to make it special, and the extra detail and, you know, the magic that we put into the kindergarten year. And so it just makes it worthwhile. But the kids make it worthwhile, but this is amazing.
Congratulations to the Teacher of the Year and to everyone who have helped make our 30th anniversary year oh so special. And you know, there's quite a few people I want to take a minute and just say thank you to. Behind the camera all 30 years is videographer and Golden Apple producer Kent Urbanski. Thank you, Kent. Also, I want to say thanks to Rhonda Wiesen of Jet 24. She coordinates all the nominations that we receive. And a special hello and thank you to our sales and marketing guru, Mary Timoshenko. And I would be remiss not to say thank you very much to the Golden Apple lady, Dr. Mary Jo Melvin. If you have a special teacher you know, nominate them on the Golden Apple page of YourErie.com, and maybe we'll visit your classroom next year. For all of us at Jet 24, I'm Lou Baxter. Thanks for watching.